my question to somebody who I know because I don't know you.
Some future president.
Donald Trump Jr. Yeah, Donald Trump Jr. My question is, how do you support your father for the things that he said, such as he believes that you should grab women by the...
He didn't say that. I want to say something. I want to say something. Let me do it.
That's a ridiculous question, first and foremost, because I'm sure you've never said anything bad.
Are you mad?
I'm sure.
But you just called liberals bitches, right? But you're mad. You're mad. You're mad.
First and foremost, actually, since we're bringing up HBCU, somebody asked this question and she asked it respectfully.
Hey guys, super excited to welcome you back to the channel. Today we'll be checking out a video titled Fired Up College Kids Get Schooled by Kirk and Candace. Wow. So guys, if you're ready, let's check out this video together.
Thank you for being here. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Quinn Thomas, and one day I will be the president of the United States.
Hey!
Bye.
That's nice.
Don't clap for me, because after I say what I have to say, y'all won't be clapping for me. I came here not with the idea to yell or to protest or do any of that, because I just wanted to learn and hear what other people of opposing ideology had to say.
Give them a round of applause for that.
But I thought I would be here at something more open where we could all have conversation. I felt like I was just being attacked every 20 seconds with the language and the rhetoric that you guys use.
Like
Candace,
what?
Like Candace, I feel like for you, I feel like you can't even say anything about you're preaching to the black community in a room full of white people.
I was at an HBCU last night.
You're preaching about the black community
in a HBCU last night.
Well, take that message back to the HBCU.
I already did. I did. It's live streamed.
Well, take it back.
So you're wrong. So you just tried to say something that's not true. You're trying to paint the room as if there's all white people here is not, and you're trying to make it seem like I'm afraid to go speak to my community, and you're wrong. So that'll be shut down.
Candace. I clearly know that you have taken this message on the road to HBCU.
Last night.
As I learned from you, because before today I didn't know who you were. But what I was saying was, Candace, is I don't feel like you can have that conversation here in a room full of white people.
Because of liberals. Because they kept interrupting us.
Why do you feel like we have to be segregated? Why do you feel like we have to be segregated from white people?
But back to my question to somebody who I know, because I don't know you.
Some future president.
Donald Trump Jr. Yeah, Donald Trump Jr. My question is, how do you support your father for the things that he said, such as he believes that you should grab women by the...
He didn't say that. I want to say something. Let me do it.
That's a ridiculous question, first and foremost, because I'm sure you've never said anything bad.
Are you mad?
I'm sure.
But you just called liberals bitches, right? But you're mad. You're mad.
This guy's so annoying.
Actually, since we're bringing up HBCU, somebody asked this question and she asked it respectfully because she wasn't trying to be get a bunch of attention, which is what you're trying to do right now. And she said,
obviously.
How can you support a president that said that he wants to grab women by the pussy? First off, the left ran away with that and they changed around his words. He said specifically that there are women who would literally let them grab them by the pussy. He did say that, correct? And I asked her a question back. I said, how bizarre is it that we are pretending, as people, especially in the black community, that listen to hip-hop lyrics, when all they do is talk about groupies, and how groupies will literally let men do anything to them. Basketball stars talk about this, rappers talk about this in their music, Jay-Z talks about this, Beyonce talks about this in her music, about girls that try to be up on Jay-Z and her man. Now all of a sudden we're all going, oh my goodness, I can't believe that men having a private conversation behind closed doors acknowledge the same thing, that there are women who act like that. So it's a fake question. You're acting like that's not something that we all know.
But do you
know? He didn't say he was going to go around and grab women by the... You've taken that and you've made something that's not real and it's not true. He never said that.
There's also a double standard.
Candace?
There's also a double standard here because, by the way, anyone
Candace?
in this room, have any of you guys had a beer?
No, because I don't drink.
So you guys are conservatives. So having a beer in high school or college would preclude you from public service later on in life. But if you were the president and you were a liberal, you could blow lines all day long and it's not a problem.
His name is Bill Clinton.
Standard
this is
of what's
virtue
out
signaling.
there. You can do cocaine and be president, but if you're conservative, you can't have a beer.
But this is why nobody identifies with the left anymore. They act like there's some angel princesses. Oh, we would never say that about a groupie. Oh, we would never have a beer. The fact that he was drinking in high school. Nobody identifies them because of just this sort sort of a thing. Men in locker rooms can talk a certain way. By the way, women talk a lot worse than that. Let me tell you that, okay? Women talk worse than that. And they act like they're princesses and they can't believe that people can have real conversations behind closed doors. That's why your party's losing.
Ooh. Whoa. I think Candace is real level-headed.
Yes, this is the first time seeing Charlie Kirk so burst out. He wanted to attack. In fact, he switched to beast mode because this guy is so, I would describe him as arrogant, impatient, or he came with his own ideologies that he was expecting the panelists to support. But unfortunately, it didn't go that way, and he was so pissed.
But I mean, if you say that Candace pretends to kind of praise the whites, and then when it gets to your people, you speak against them, and you're talking about a room full of whites, you're not white, you're black. So why don't you make it look as if it's just white people that are all over the place, and then she's...
I think this guy has been miseducated, and he needs to... And these are some of the issues that are really popping up in various colleges across the world. And people are getting really, really misinformed. They take pride in, I don't know, but in quotes, they take pride in ignorance. Instead of learning or getting their facts right, they rather move by any narrative that they see on socials. And it is not a very good thing. We need to get our facts right even before we argue. And you know, Candace... this time around was, I mean, she has always been very collected and knowledgeable, and she proved it once again.
And I think I love the fact that she was able to stand for herself. And
yes,
not just about Charlie Kirk taking over the situation. Like, let me deal with him like I would deal with any other person.
Yes.
And then she did justice.
And she just didn't just do that. She did it with the truth and facts. You know, these are social issues that really, really have to pay attention to, especially with the kind of education that the kids are getting nowadays from school. They feel entitled, they feel they know a lot, but they actually know less. So before you come up to argue, before you come forward to argue like this, already with your own mindset, make sure your facts are right. You don't come there and you cannot really confirm your own argument that you've brought on board. No, it doesn't work that way. Big ups to Candace for keeping calm and making sure that the situation was well controlled and the guy really got well educated. I'm not sure he'll try this again. The next time he comes there, I'm not sure he's going to call anybody Donald Trump Jr.
I mean, even if you should call somebody Donald Trump Jr., they don't have a problem with the name calling or whatever. But I mean, he being disrespectful to them, and for the fact that really you are trying to impose lies upon them. Yes. This is something somebody has said. So if you think that possibly there wasn't a clear communication somewhere, this is the right opportunity for you to ask questions. You just like he said, you're not here to fight anybody. You're not here to attack. But this one rather feels like you coming to attack the person more than he should have just not said anything and just gone straight forward to attack them instead of saying everything that he said.
And surprisingly, he wants to be president in the future. Possibly that is when he has changed his ways. He has learned to communicate respectfully to other people. Except that, I don't know then which people are going to actually vote for him as president, because you can be president with this kind of attitude and character. I don't know who is motivating him. I don't know who is his inspiration. I don't know who he looks up to get some of these things out there. But this attitude, you can be president with it, I doubt.
And I mean, Candace did a great job. After he called Candace Donald Trump Jr., she also threw back at him like supposed president, kind of. I mean, you want to be president with all these things, like indirect way of throwing back his own shade to him.
So guys, let's learn to ask questions with respect and decorum. No matter where you find yourself, make sure that before you step out to ask a question in public, yes, it's a place for education, but make sure that you get your facts right. You should be knowledgeable, especially when you want to ask Charlie Kirk and Candace a question. Make sure you get your facts right.
I think it's not just about Candace or
worldwide.
Yes, it should be something that is general. I mean, people have you can clearly see that Candace and then Charlie Kirk are people that are learned. and they go all out when it comes to various aspects in life.
Yes.
So no matter where you divert the situation to, they are able to give you real life experiences, information, and then they know what exactly their feet are standing
very,
on.
very knowledgeable individuals.
Yes.
Very knowledgeable individuals.
So it should cut across with everybody before you step out. So you can just imagine if they weren't educated in such an aspect, it would be easier for you to just trample upon them like that. And then I think one thing I also picked from the whole situation is that as an individual, you should be able to defend yourself no matter what, despite all the situations that are surrounding you and all that. Because I really admired how Candace took charge of the situation and then handled it on her own. I just appreciate the fact that she told Charlie Kirk to hold on his peace. I mean, he was willing to defend Candace no matter what, but she said, okay, this is my fight, so let me do it to the end. And that was what she did, without any regret, without any overlap, and it's very beautiful.
The point is well established. The truth, or the basic truth of the matter, is that yes, you may not be knowledgeable in a field, right? Or you may want to get better clarification about something, but your tonation, how you carry yourself about, is very, very important. See, this guy would have gotten a smoother clarification done if he had not appeared much arrogant, proud, and full of himself, which shouldn't be the case. So guys, thank you so much for joining us on this video from Charlie Kirk and Candace. We hope that the world becomes a better place. College kids are getting better education so that everyone can live at peace in society. Until next time, I'm Danny Reacts.
I'm Wil Sway, your number one music fix. See you. Bye.